So, waiting for people lang tayo. Test mic, test mic, test mic. Uy. Mic, test. Mic test. Yun, okay na. Hi, good afternoon. So, magsusunog lang ako ng bailiff. Hello, Anna. This is not live readings because I'm actually, this is for those na interested matuto ng tarot card. So, this is an exclusive live. Give me 1 second. Kunin ko lang yung kandila para makapag-start ako. Okay? Okay. So, if you have questions, actually, this is for, as the title suggests po, Q&A with regards to the tarot card. So, if you have any question regarding the tarot cards, feel free po na ilagay nyo na po siya sa comment section so we could address it na rin. Alam mo, magic yun. So actually, one of the common questions na natatanong sa akin with regards to the tarot cards, lalo na yung mga nagsisimula to explore this wonderful tool is what is the best tarot card to start with. Well, wala naman talagang actually magandang card or the best card because as katulad ng mga nakakausap ko na ibang card readers, yung card ang pipili sa'yo eh. Hindi ikaw ang pipili sa card. But if you would like to start on siguro kung technical aspect nun, ang recommendable ko is this. This is the Rider. Kasi nung kinreate ito ni Pamela Cole Smith, which is member siya ng Golden Dawn, isa silang group in the 19th century, if I remember correctly. She created this deck, the 78 cards. She painted it. Madalas nung pinipaint niya, she used it. Good day po. So she painted it out of her dreams during her trance. So maganda siyang gamitin for beginners kung hindi mo alam ano yung card na gusto mo pang simulan. So because the pictures themselves provide information or meanings already. Like, example, kuha tayo ng isang card sa Major Arcana. Example, okay. So, maganda si... Okay, let's try with, with the card of death. Okay, so si card of death, if you will see the picture, so may rose siya. So, mga common pictures, meron siya dito, may pope or may priest. Meron ditong, of course, may horse. So, may sun. So, card of death, doon sa mismong picture pa lang, we could see that rose symbolizes love, it symbolizes hope, it symbolizes beginnings. Now, although death, meron tayong spirituality. So, it also talks about renewal because meron tayo dito ng symbol of the sun. Now, another symbol that we could look at is also yung towers, that the towers themselves depict that the building of reaching towards the heaven. So, mismong yung card pa lang niya, maganda na siya as para gamitin ng mga nag-start pa lang sa tarot card reading. So, those cards are the common or the most recommended actually because sa lahat ng mga cards na ginagamit, let's say other cards that I have here are the card of the legend. We also have here. Sure, question with regards to the tarot cards are entertained. Don't worry about it. This is exclusively para doon sa mga gustong magtanong regarding the tarot cards. But we will not perform any reading po just to advise as the subject or the title of this live suggests. This is not for readings. This is for any questions that you have with regards to the tarot cards para ma-address natin. So here, we also have here the Wildwood Tarot. So madaming those cards, yung iba pang mga tarot decks, karamihan sa kanila is, ang basis nila is yung the rider card. So, I'm sorry, we will not be doing any readings as the subject suggests. This is for Tarot Q&A. Any questions regarding the tarot cards are the only ones we will be entertaining po for this video po. So, for this current live. So, if you will be starting in your journey with the tarot cards, so we will be more than, Tarot Page Philippines is more than happy to extend our assistance because kami mismo alam namin yung feeling na hindi mo alam yung paano ka magsisimula. So, by the way, if you're new to the channel, please click on the subscribe button below. Okay. So, this is the best card na, for me, technical aspect, this is the best card na magandang gamitin for those who are starting to explore this wonderful tool. Actually, madami nagtanong din sa akin before, why tarot cards? Simple lang. Ay, po. Oh yeah, the moon po. Okay, so, actually, hindi pa natin naabot yung topic nung sa the tarot series natin. Papunta pa lang ako sa The Emperor po. Yes, actually here, kunin ko yung kodigo ko. Asan ba yung kodigo ko? Kasi I also have my own kodigo. Give me 1 second. Wait lang. Hindi ako masyadong prepared. We are again about tarot cards lang po. This is for people who are interested in learning the art and the science behind the tarot cards. Yes, art and science po siya. So, meron po ko, yeah. So, Anna, I have here, actually, hadong luma na siya. So, this is my personal manual. Kumbaga, nandito na yung mga halos lahat din ng mga research experience ko po. Hi, Joanne. Guys, this is Joanne, one of our, Joanne Sandoval, or Jo for short. She is one of our admin for Tarot Page Philippines. Please like her page as well, mysteriosa.ph. Later, I will be updating the description so you will know the exact address if kung hindi niyo siya mahanap. As the subject of this video suggests, no reading po tayong gagawin. Okay, so for the moon, based dito sa aking kodigo, Ana, since the moon is ang sign or ang planetary sign niya is Pisces, so water elemental tong card na to. So the moon, we're going to use a rider deck for that po. For the moon, yes, it talks about certain aspects po. It talks about magic, fantasy, illusion, the subconscious mind, deception, falsehood, bewilderment, voluntary change, influence, hysteria, and madness. So, as Fangirl as a subject suggests, this is not a free reading. This is for questions with regard to the tarot cards that we are providing for those who gustong matuto magbasa ng tarot cards po. That's why we did not announce it because this is exclusive for those people po. Kung gusto niyo matuto magbasa ng cards or any questions that you have with regard to the tarot cards, basta kaya nating sagutin yan in this time frame natin po, gagawin natin. For the free reading, baka mag-set ako either, I'm thinking about Friday, between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we will be announcing it in the Facebook and Instagram page po. Yes, so if you're going to look at here, yung symbolism ng card. So, usually, di ba, kaya ako sinabing science, kasi if you're going to look at science, marami din kasing aspect na kapag full moon, maraming mga, di ba, sabi lang mas mataas ang crime rate or nagkakaroon ng yung water, nagkakaroon ng high tide or low tide. So, hindi talaga nagiging specific or nagkakaroon po ng different meanings or nagbabago po yung perception natin. Di ba sabi nga nila, kapag yung tinatawag niya term na full moon madness. So, meaning po, this is something that the moon is also providing illusion. But also, another thing about the card of the moon that is also unique sa kanya is yung pagiging dependent niya and yung changes niya. Because the moon undergoes several changes from full moon to the quarter moon, blue moon. Ang daming terms na umiikot sa kanya. So, it allows us to look that meron siyang changes na pag dadaanan yung card of the moon. And yes, one of the key words na associated po sa card of the moon is illusion. And also, I think I already posted this, yung mga symbolism. May nakuha na akong site, and I've read it, and it's very good kasi the symbolisms of each of the card, binase nila sa rider, na it is, ano bang tawag doon? Binigyan nilang meaning bawat symbol na meron siya. So, it is already posted, I think, sa Facebook page ni Tarot Page. But I also included it in the group of Tarot Page. So, yes, meron pong private group si Tarot Page where a lot of information ay na hindi po nilalabas sa Instagram or sa mismong Facebook page is hindi namin nilalabas. Doon namin po binibigay because it's very detailed na. Kumbaga, parang it is a place where people can, we could provide additional in-depth information, lalo na po sa mga things about the tarot card. So, I think may pinost din ako doon na I also give credits kung saan natin kinukuha. Of course, that is importante yon. So, meron yung planetary signs associated to the tarot cards. So, yung mga numerology, nilabas na natin siya so that meron kayong quick reference about it po. Welcome po, Ana. So, I hope na sagot ko yung question mo regarding it. But rest assured na dadaanan natin si Card of the Moon kasi nasa Emperor pa lang tayo sa susunod na video na i-upload natin regarding the Tarot series. Kasi isa-isayin natin sila para mas maintindihan natin na mas malalim kung ano ba po yung relevance ng bawat isang card sa atin. Meron pang isang common question. Kailangan daw ba na isa kang may third eye ka or hello po Ate Daisy, good day. So may isa pang question before, common question din siya sa akin. Is kailangan daw ba may third eye ka para magbasa ka ng tarot cards or gifted ka? Actually, ang sagot ko no, because kanina minention natin na meron tayong there is the science behind the tarot card reading, which is yung po yung ginagawa natin, which is understanding the symbolism of the tarot cards. Now, hindi naman masama kung wala ka talagang third eye or hindi ka psychic by nature, hindi naman po masama magbasa ng tarot cards. Actually, madalas nga po yung iba na de-develop nila yung abilities nila when nagsimula sila magbasa ng tarot cards because somebody told me, isang magaling din na tarot card reader, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Akashic Records. Kung alam niya siya, ako, I'm still learning about it. But the Akashic Records, so just to cover it a little bit, it is lugar daw po siya sa higher dimensions in the astral plane where all records about the past, present, and the future, and anything in between is nakalagay po doon. Now, it's a place where most psychics or channelers, ina-access nila to kaya nakuha na ng information about certain events, certain people. Hello po, Champagne C. So, sabi nung kakilala kong tarot card reader, sabi niya, madaya daw tayo kapag marunong tayo magbasa ng okay po. So, sa madaya daw kasi ang mga tarot card readers kasi tarot cards is a shortcut para ma-access mo yung Akashic Records. So, doon yung yun yung mga tarot card readers na they will provide specific information about a place, a person, or event sa life mo. Nang pag tinignan mo sa cards, wala naman talaga because nagagawa nilang ma-access yung Akashic Records for that one. And usually, as far as I know, only psychics are able to do that. So, if you are going to start reading, magsimula ka as a tarot card reader, mag-prepare ka na ng sarili mo na ma-access mo yung Akashic Records one of these days. Doon mo na makukuha yung mga advice na maibibigay mo sa tao na hindi mo alam saan mo hinugot because you are able to tap in sa Akashic Records. One of the best example ng nag-access ng Akashic Records is si Duval Melchizedek. You can search him in Facebook. I use it as tool to earlier connect and get my... Yes, correct po. Ang shortcut talaga. Actually, napakagaling nga ng tarot cards kasi shortcut siya to get wisdom, to get yung mga advice, to give you a better understanding sa situation or para makita mo yung ibang side ng situation na yon. Correct po. Actually, it's not just a lazy way. It is also, they say, your, how do you say it? It's a shortcut in accessing a lot of information. So, it's just like a free Wi-Fi. So, I've heard it said that it decades ago, sa kaunang tarot card reader na meet ko. Pero, warning siya about it. So, yes, by the way, going back to the question about the card of the moon, yes, it is, those are the gel meanings. However, please make sure and also keep in mind that the message of each card may be different depending on a lot of factors. One of them is depending on the question that is being asked. It also depends in how what are the influences of the other cards associated to it. So if you're using a spread, don't just you may read it individually, but be sure to read it as a whole because tarot cards, once you provide a spread, it gives you a whole picture. It's a story, if I may say. Yes, each once you lay it down, they're all connected. Just like just like a Lego, individually they look different, but once they come together, they can build a house, a car. Same thing with the tarot cards. Individually, they have their own message, but once you place them in a spread, the message will be more profound. It will be much deeper and much more specific. Now, another thing that, another question that usually being asked is how to start reading tarot cards. Of course, rule number 1, you need to have your own tarot deck. Diba? You cannot read tarot cards without tarot deck. So, right now, yes, I do read reverse cards. I I do read them individual those cards if they're reverse. I don't have any issues with other people if they're not going to read the reverse cards because again the tarot cards is very versatile because the end results regardless if we're reading the reverse card or not, but the main focus is the end result is that we will be able to provide the message to the seeker that will help them, and the information will be the reading will help them to have a better understanding of the situation so that they could make they could do better and good decisions moving forward. So regardless if you're going to read the reverse cards or not, that will not be an issue. As but the main focus should be how we will be able to help the one who needs the reading. Okay, so ano yan. So going back, so first rule is you need to have your own tarot card. So right now I have several. So I have my own gilded tarot card. Like I've shown you a while ago, I have my own rider. I have my own legend. So thank you so much, Lynn. I have also the Wildwood Tarot. Another is, of course, Jo, your favorite card, the Witch's Tarot. I also have here the the Wild Unknown, and lastly, my oldest card is the Vampire Tarot. Now I've heard when I bought this card, I've heard I bought it like for 800 pesos, way ago, like 10 years ago, I think. Now somebody told me, I'm glad I'm not the only one with a bunch. Just wait. Still have a lot of list of other tarot cards that I would like to buy because I'm collecting them. So my tarot family is growing. So this card, I think right now somebody told me it's around $200, or in Philippine peso, it's around 4 to 5 thousand because it's a limited edition already. So I'm taking care of them. So of course, so that's the first rule. You need to have your own tarot deck. Now, the other advice I'm giving is that you should have your own journal. So if you're starting to explore the reading tarot cards and you're not able yet to or you're not yet that confident to perform readings for others, of course, it will be good for you to have your own book of, I call it as book of knowing or book of wisdom, but this the book says $200. Hindi kasi 200 times, oo nga no, 10,000. Pero alam ko kasi nasa ano siya eh. Basta mahal na siya talaga. May nagsabi kasi dealer siya ng tarot card. So, it's really expensive now. So, I don't know why. 200 or 150. I'm not sure. I'll check later. So, another thing that you will need to have if after you have your own tarot cards, of course, you need to have your own book or journal. So, I call it as the book of wisdom, or you can call it whatever you would like, book of shadows, but I prefer to call it as stay fabulous. Okay, and of course a pen. Why? What you can do as if you're going to start as a tarot card reader is you can have what they call as your tarot of the day. So what you're going to do is you're going to get one of the cards. Let's try that. So let me get my favorite card. Haha, which is the rider. Rider. What you call this? The Gilded. Sorry guys, I'm very biased. I really am in love with this book or with this tarot. So, what you're going to do if you're starting as a tarot card reader, of course, what I recommend is the tarot of the day. Is of course you shuffle your cards. With shuffling, guys, I don't have any issues as well. Regardless on how many shuffles and how you shuffle your card, how many cuts that you will do, I don't see any problem with that. For me, I'm doing readings for other people. If they ask me how many shuffles, I tell them depends on you because what I do is I exercise the free will. So After you have shuffled it, so you can shuffle that. Depending on how you shuffle it, there's no problem. So as long as you shuffle the cards, cut it, blah blah blah. So you're going to get one of your cards. So get a card. Let's say, let me get. So my card of the day is the Two of Cups. So what you're going to do at the start of the day is you're going to note it down. So you're going to note it down. Let's say it's like a mini diary. So you note it here, like hey, Two of Cups, then date, then use your intuition, practice it, or look at the pictures themselves because tarot cards is a language of symbols. So what symbols does it the is standing out? For example, it stands out the water, or there are two persons in love, let's say. So you can note it there. The water talks, let's say, it's about my emotions. It's very calm. So you can take note of that. And then also, there are two persons in love. So you could, from there, you're going to note what could be your interpretation. Then after that, at the end of the day, go back to your journal or to your diary. Then connect what happened to that day. So you can do that every day, and then you can use that hey, this one is connecting. Oh, this interpretation is very you will be able to see the accuracy of your readings there. So you will be able to gauge for yourself that I'm already learning, or hello, Mark. Um, you're already learning how to interpret your cards, your how your readings. So this will allow you to, of course, it will boost your confidence, and also you'll be able to keep track of it, and you will have your own personal connection with the cards themselves. So that's another tip that I would like to give you if you would like to start reading. So there are two. Okay, so there are two already for those starting. Of course, your own tarot deck, and of course your own journal. Now, another thing, if for those who are starting in reading the tarot cards, is you can also, if you're new or you're not yet very familiar, you can also do meditation. Now, there's a lot of ways of meditating. So another one of the things that I did, I haven't created the video about it yet. That's something that I did, what I call as the 40 days of tarot. Um, for 40 days, I meditated on a specific with the cards. Um, and it gave me profound additional insights to the tarot cards themselves. So it's another thing that you can look into as a starter of a tarot reader is to meditate with your cards. So kung hindi ka naman marunong if you don't know how to meditate, if hindi mo pa alam paano mag-meditate, pwede mong gawin yung ginagawa ko before. Natutulog katabi ng baraha. Because sabi nila pag nag-aaral tayo, 'di ba? Matulog ka kasama yung pinag-aaralan mo para maintindihan mo daw. Same thing with the tarot cards. You can sleep with it, maybe inside your pillow. Pero, so, there will be a deeper connection between you and the cards, so the message could be profound. Yun pala po. Saan di matuto ako mag-read? Ay, yeah, Shan na lang po or Aero. I don't want any titles po. Kasi hindi po ako katulad ng iba nang gusto po nilang may title. Tarot Page Philippines was created out of, and the admins, isa lang po ang purpose namin, out of our love, that we would like to use our abilities, gifts, as mentioned in our visions and our vision and mission, that we would like to use our collective gifts to help people as well. So, no title po. Okay na po tayo kay Kuya Iro or mga ganon. Okay na tayo doon. So, guys, if you're new by the way to the channel, I'd like to invite you to please subscribe so we could provide you additional updates, especially once we have like this and the impromptu lives po. Wow! Grabe ka naman doon. Large yan talaga. So, yun yung tips na pwede mong gawin if you're starting to read the tarot card. So, gumawa ka ng sarili mong journal. So, get your own tarot card deck. Usually kasi ikaw pipiliin ng cards. Parang pusa yan eh. Ikaw pipiliin ng pusa. Ganun din sa tarot cards. Ikaw minsan pinipili ng cards. May kilala ako dyan. One of the good example is isa sa mga admins natin, si Lynn. Um, Hello Lynn. Hope you're okay there in Baguio. So, ang ginawa niya, no, bibili siya ng tarot cards kasi nagsisimula na siya magbasa ng tarot cards. Well, nando siya sa isang bookstore. Ang kwento niya is may nadaanan siya lagi, oracle cards naman. So, ang nangyari, once yata bumagsak yung oracle cards, parang may hawak na siyang deck, pero may bumagsak na oracle cards. So, she had this feeling na nagpapapansin na mismo yung cards na ito yung gusto ng universe na kunin mong cards. So, yun yung kinuha niya. Then, tama yung naging decision niya. And she's right now an oracle reader. So, nagagamit niya yung oracle cards, not just the tarot cards, to also help in reading for other people. So, sometimes, hindi ikaw ang mamimili ng cards. Kahit na gusto mo isang card, if the card will not choose you, so, parang Pokemon yan, I choose you, let the card choose you instead. So, hindi ko alam paano mangyayari yon sa inyo because, tanong nyo kay Lynn yan, Mami, Ate Daisy, tanong nyo kay Lynn, that's her story, so, about her oracle card. So, ang galing lang nun. Mismong oracle cards na yung nagpapansin sa kanya. So, it's the card, kaya, when it comes to oracle reading, mas gamay na gamay niya to because yung cards mismo is connected na sila day one pa lang. So, yun. So, don't, yung mga ganong instances, don't, yung hindi pansinin yung kasi sometimes the universe will show things to you or open things to you na hindi mo napapansin. Asan na ba yung kandila? Nawawala yung app. Nagsusunod kasi ako ng bay leaf. Okay, so those are the things that you might encounter as well. So keep yourself open to it as a newbie or you are exploring the world with tarot cards. Kahit naman din ako I'm also learning, kahit matagal na ako nagbabasa ng tarot cards, I'm also learning a lot from a lot of people. Hindi masama yun. You should always continue learning from other people. Hala, baka nga. Oo, ang daming bayleaf po. Yeah, bayleaf. So, that's one of the things. Okay, by the way, bayleaf, kaya ako siya sinusunog. Hello, ma'am, hello, Angry Granny. So, that's why ako nagsusunog din pala ng bayleaf. Because meron siya, it's one of the ways of our mga kapatid natin na Wiccan practitioner for them to be able to cleanse the energy around them. So, more positive vibes. So, that's one way is yung by pagsusunog or by burning bay leaf. Now, if you have another leaf that you could also burn is nagpanic buying pa ako ng bay leaf. Another one is sage. Ayun, yung dalawang yon, bay leaf and sage. You can burn them so that actually mabango siya pag sinusunog yung bay leaf. So meron siya, may nabasa ko nun sa isang scientific journal that yung smoke ng bay leaf, meron siyang certain good chemicals that yes po. Totoo po siya about the bay leaf. So, example, you feel, example nito, tip lang for those, if you're a traveler, let's say you've pumunta ka sa lugar and you feel that the place is so negative or medyo hindi maganda yung vibes or yung energy sa paligid, you can perform is magsusunod ka ng bay leaf, then Kasi dapat ginagawa nga siya parang binubong ko siya parang ano daw parang ang tawag doon parang tawag doon yung tabako. Then yun yung susunugin mo ibawa wawasiwas mo siyang ganun sa paligid. Para yun yung smoke niya to change the to charge the spiritual energy within the place para maging positive siya at it will give you addition it will also clear your mind of negativity. Ay, oo po. Actually, before I also do, napansin ko rin siya before nung nagsimula ko mga live readings. Yung hindi ako nagsusog ng bay leaf compared na nagsusunog ako ng bay leaf before. Medyo mas maayos na yung readings mas nagiging maganda yung flow niya. Actually, I'm not sure marami pang, feeling ko marami pang good benefits pagsusunog ng bay leaf. Sa atin. And yeah, one of those things, maganda yung tulog. Ako naman, after ko magbasa, hindi ako yung parang hapong-hapo. Parang may energy pa ako to do the other things and mag-ayos ng higaan or makakain. Bay leaf is a very good instrument para makatulong sa pagpapaganda ng spiritual energy around us. Sarap magkape. Wish spell. Sa palengke lang binili ni mama to, 5 piso, isang tubongkos. 5 pesos. So, may... Actually, iniwan ko na kay mama isa kasi mag-aadoba daw siya eh. Ngayon. So, yun. So, any questions that you have, guys, with regards to the tarot cards or maybe related to the tarot cards, not specific, ngayon, bay leaf, na-discuss natin siya ng konti. Ay, gusto ko yan itry. Guys, we could try that as well. Yung isang, one bay leaf, tapos, yung wish ko, paano ko yung wish ko nakuha ko na? Ay! Yan, isuot mo yung wish mo daw. Then here, siguro, paano siya susulat pero ang hirap. Paano kung nobela sulat ko? Then, suot mo yung wish mo daw, then you can burn it sa bay leaf. Pero okay na ako, yung wish ko kasi nakuha ko, nandyan na siya. Wow! Medyo masegue lang. Ayun, so lapis daw yung gamit. So, we could use that as well. So, ano bang mga magandang tips about, remember the journal? Actually, I'm transferring right now yung mga alam ko. So, another thing is, you can also write things in your journal or yung kapag meron ka na-encounter na additional information, something na nag-attract sa yung information or details, you can also note it in your journal. Then, using that information na kuha mo, kunyari, ako, nag-research ako or nagbasa-basa ako about the zodiac signs. So, you can note it down, then you can try to connect the tarot cards. Ano ba yung profound card or ano ba yung tarot cards na nagko-connect sa'yo or nag-speak up or yung parang naramdaman mo na merong, alam mo na it connects eh. O, Jo, alam mo na ha, magpapanic buying tayo ng dahon ng laurel. Ayun. O kaya kunin ko yung kaibigan ko si Laurel, siya na kaya sunugin natin. Joke lang. Yes, wish, it can be also used as a wishing tool. Yun po yung ginagamit ng mga Wiccan practitioners as well. Although sa akin, may tinuro sa akin isang babaylan, yung wishing candle. Next time ko na lang siya ituturo. That I can only do it every 9 days. Specific candle, and then I have a specific paper and pen for that. And I can only do it every 9 days. May cycle kasi akong sinusundan for that. So that's another thing besides a bay leaf is yung wishing candle, which we'll be discussing maybe next time. So yun. So Jo, this is your favorite card. So, kay Jo naman, the card that is she's using most of the time at kung tama ko is the Witch's Tarot. Kasi, correct me if I'm wrong, Jo, correct, nakaka-clear talaga siya ng reading ang bay leaf. At nakakasarap din siya sa adobo, lalo na kapag adobong baboy to o manok. Mas masarap po ang adobo pag may bay leaf. So, ito po yung ginagamit naman ni Jo for her reading because it's the card, the Witch's Tarot, yung din naman yung nag-jump sa kanya kung nag-connect siya. Kung sa akin, Gilded, kay Lynn is yung Oracle cards. Kay Jo naman, one of our admins for Tarot Page Philippines is yung Witch's Tarot. So, this is the one that kung sabihin natin is she's connected to the cards. So, iba-iba kami ng mga cards na ginagamit. So, if you will notice guys, there is no clear na ito dapat yung gagamitin mong tarot card kapag magsisimula ka magbasa, or ito dapat lang. No one can dictate which tarot deck you will be using. Pero again, ang recommended ko, if you are starting and you don't have yet the card, or wala ka pang nahanap na card na nagko-connect ka, the card that you could use for the meantime, actually dito rin ako nagsimula na card which is the Rider. Kasi yung symbolism niya is very simple. And halos karamihan ng mga tarot cards na lumabas after the tarot deck was based sa Rider. Another pala, wala sa akin yung card na yon. Sana bumalik na siya kung nasan man siya. Yung Thoth card, yung Thoth card. Derived siya from yung Egyptian god of wisdom, si Thoth. Which is siya rin yung Prince, High, ano ba yung title niya? High Priest Prince of Atlantis. Yes, there is a documentation. May isa kasing channeler that nakakausap niya itong higher being sa ibang dimension, higher dimension, si Thoth. And Thoth provided him information about things that happened before the written history. At ang dami na although yung information was given in a psychic way, tinatawag nilang channeling, yun yung pangarap kong maabot ko, may mga scientific proof na yung mga sinabi nung higher being kay Duval Melchizedek is may mga scientific basis na. So, yung from the start of the Lemuria, if you're familiar with it, the sinking of Lemuria, the rising of Atlantis, yung Nakals, it's a whole new different story. It's a very nice thing. It's the history of the earth before the written civilization. So, dinisclose ni Thoth kay Duval Melchizedek to, and there's a lot of scientific proof na about it. One of the isa pa sa magagaling na channelers of history natin is I forgot his name, Casey, something ganon. Ang term sa kanya before was the sleeping prophet. Bale, pag magpaparead ka sa kanya, ang gagawin niya, pasok ka sa room, matutulog siya, tapos magsasalita siya sa dreams niya. So, magsasalita siya. So, it's a classic example also of a channeler accessing the Akashic records. At ang ina-access niya yung mga information or yung records na kailangan mo na malaman. So, yun yung mga personally pangarap ko yun na I will be able to do that as well, na may connection ka to the higher dimensions. Although it takes time, of course, I'm willing to wait na po, diba? So willing to wait tayo because the purpose natin is for us to be able to provide help using yung given nating gifts and talents. So I hope So, do you have any other more questions with regards to the tarot cards? Maybe we could address it so we could be able to help you with it, guys. So, yun. So, just hintayin ko din questions niyo habang kakape ako. Yun po. Nag-a-addict tayo sa Baileys. Nagsusunog tayo ng susunog. At sabi po, nagkakaubusan na daw po dahil naubos na hoard ko na. So yun po. So basically those if you don't have any more questions, those are the basic things that I can share with you guys. Sa tagal mo na nagtatarot, diba? Wala ba dyan? Tipong mga... Aha! Actually, in progress na po siya. To give you an idea, yes, I'm already in partnership with somebody po. That we will be creating our own tarot cards. Pero it's a tarot cards / oracle cards po ang target namin. So, there will be no manual kasi ang balak namin, basta hindi ko pwedeng sabihin yung full details, but na-excite ako kasi pareho kami ng gusto ng artist. Yung artist din po is one of my friends na tarot card reader din. So, we're going to make it as simple as possible, lalo na kapag beginner ka. And yes, we are in the progress on pinag-uusapan na namin yung designs, kung paano namin siya sisimulan, and yung messages of those cards. So, it will be a tarot / oracle cards yung target naming mabuo. And I think if we're going to have it published, lunch, hindi pa ako nagla-lunch. Ang late na lunch natin, no? So, we're having it to be published, pero limited yung edition lang niya. Parang siguro ilang decks lang ipapagawa namin, ipapaproduce namin. Then, yun, basta. There's already a plan for that. Thank you for asking, Ate Daisy. Yes, yun po kasi yung isa sa mga, kumbaga, as a tarot card reader, yun yung isa sa mga pwedeng greatest achievements mo, makagawa ka ng sarili mong tarot deck. So, hindi kasi ako artistic, but I'm hoping I can be because kung ako, although I will be in partnership, meron din akong sariling ginagawang design ng tarot cards, but this will be based, medyo mahirap lang yung ginagawa kasi it's shadow, kalabasan niya is shadow card siya. Sure po, Ate Daisy. Yung sa akin naman is a shadow card, yung design ko. Hindi ko lang siya nilalabas. Ang design niya is sketch. Kung ginagawa mo siya nung bata, kayong sa pencil, ini-sketch mong ganon. Ganon yung ginagawa ko. Then pagka-sketch, ginagamit ko yung eraser para ma-design ko yung gusto ko. So, it's a black and it's a dark, ang target ko, it's a shadow tarot. Shadow tarot siya ang labas niya. So, it's a shadowy tarot yung dating. Yung design na ginagawa ko, personal on my end. So, hopefully matapos ko rin siya. Kasi nagkakaubusan na ako ng papel. Nagkakaubusan din ako ng, yung pencil na ginagamit ko is naubos. So, sana matapos din siya. So, it will be 78 yung gagawin ko na cards. So, nakatatlo pa lang ako. Galing, di ba? 70. So, may 75 na lang ako. Konti na lang siya. Sure, Ate Daisy, papa-reserve natin. So, in progress namin siya. So, ginagawa namin is, ang nakakatuwa kasi doon sa partnership namin is, nagpe-paint siya, as in manual painting to paint and brush. And then, minsan ginagawa niya, minamay-day niya. So, pag nakita ko yon, bigla ako magko-comment kung anong card ang nag-strike sa akin. Binibigyan ko siya ng description. Then, madalas, ang comment niya, we have the same, yun yung nasa intention niya na message about it. So, good thing we are in connection. May connection kami in terms of spiritual aspects. So nagkakaintindihan kami. So maganda. So I'm looking forward na magawa namin 'yon and hopefully ma-publish namin siya as soon as possible. Pero ang target nga namin, pareho kami nasa isip, limited lang talaga. Limited lang yung ipapagawa namin or ipapaprint namin for it. Yeah, actually, that's one of the challenge. Once you're reading the tarot cards na po, is for you to be able to, nasusunog ako ng Bailey ulit. If, for you to be able to go deeper po, oh sure po, ma'am, to go deeper to the tarot cards is you create your own, i-express mo na siya. Because again, tarot cards is um, it's a language of symbols. Kasi sa spiritual world din po, mostly symbolism ang binibigay doon. So the tarot cards is is a tool of symbols. So express that symbols, you create your own. You can create your own. Actually, I already challenged one of the admins, si Lynn, for her to create her own set of oracle cards. It's a good thing, I think, maganda na tong time para i-challenge din, Jo. Andiyan ka pa ba? Kung nandyan ka at naririnig mo ako, challenge din kita. Gumawa ka ng sarili mong tarot cards. So, I'd like to challenge you also, Jo. Kung si Lynn, challenge ko na siya to create her own set of oracle cards. Jo, I'm also challenging you to create your own set of tarot cards. Yung, it will represent Jo. Wag yung, ayun, basta yan. So, I hope na makita ko one of these days na meron na kayong mga nagawa din. So yun. So that's another thing. If you would like to go, if you're already an established reader or you're already performing readings, another level that you can look into as a tarot card reader is creating your own tarot deck. Yun yung magiging legacy mo as a tarot card reader. Yung maglalabas ka ng tarot cards. I mean, a lot of people already have their legacy. Like here, si Barbara Moore. So, tsaka si Cyro Macheri. So, legacy nila ang Gilded Tarot Cards. So, si Ellen Dugan, ang legacy niya is The Witch's Tarot. So, si Pamela, although matagal kasi yun, patay na siya talaga kasi nasa 1800 siya pinanganak. So, even though she's dead, her legacy still lives. She has the Rider tarot deck. So, also another card that may legacy, kay Robert Place. Card niya na nilabas is the Vampire Tarot. So, that's, if you're a tarot card reader already, you want to level up, that's another avenue that pwede mong tignan is for you to create your own set of cards. Hindi naman ako artist by nature. So, I'm just expressing myself by creating the cards. Because that's what yung cards ang magre-represent na sa'yo as a reader. So, it will be a good way if you want to level up. Minsan nga actually kahit hindi ka pa reader if you would like to express it, well, I would encourage you to do that because that will help you as a person or spirituality mo. That will help you in making it more connected for you to be more connected. So yes, it will be another good thing to do is to create your own card. So Jo, alam mo na, gagawa kang sarili mong tarot cards. Kung Celine, na-challenge natin to create her own oracle, create your own tarot cards naman this time. Okay. So, I think, any more questions na gusto nyo maiba to? Maybe we could clarify it or kung hindi natin masagot, we could reserve those questions. Magpa-parking lot natin para pwede natin siyang answer next time. Any more questions? Water. Tingnan natin. May mga messages daw. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to invite you to please click on the subscribe button. And also, manghihingi na ako ng tulong sa inyo, guys. Kasi alam niyo naman, nagbibigay tayo ng free tarot card readings. Now, if you have friends or family members na alam nyo kailangan din ng readings, which we are doing for free, ask them to subscribe to the channel. Kasi hindi natin alam, baka mamaya yung next person na mababasahan natin, kailangan niya na pala ng reading para ma-encourage siya or mabigyan natin siya ng guidance or ma-inspire natin siya. Especially in these times, dark times, napaka-importante that we spread inspiration, we spread hope, we give out love to one another, because that's a thing that we can do right now. Ito yung masasabi ko na contribution namin in this what's happening right now in this world is to provide people um, free readings so that we can give them we can give them hope and also provide guidance if necessary. And also, yun. So if you have those people around you that needs readings, please ask them to subscribe to the channel so we could provide them readings. So kasi halos twice to thrice a week na kapag live readings tayo. Na-addict na ako nagsusunog dito ng dahon. Ayun. So, okay. Ma'am, baka meron kasi yung tinatawag nila yung postpartum. 'Di ba? So just want that thank you so much for that good example, Ma'am Anna. So may mga tao tayo na sometimes yes, malaki po na itutulong ng tarot cards. So if you have friends, family members, please ask them to subscribe to our channel because again, your subscription allows me to continue the live readings or tarot page live reading. So hindi natin alam kasi baka yung next sa mabasahan natin is kailangan talaga nila yon para makatulong sa kanila. Actually, may mga nag-message na sa before, may mga nag-comment sa page, nagpapasalamat sila. Actually, kahit hindi lang sa akin, kahit kila Jo, or kila Zai, kila Nax, sa kila Luna, the readings help them a lot kasi the cards allow them to see it from a different perspective. Mas naintindihan nila na mas malalim kailangan nilang gawin. So yeah, so I would like to ask for your help, guys. If you can have your friends subscribe to the channel. Yes po, but this is for Q&A, Ma'am Elizabeth, for Q&A with regards to the tarot cards. So any questions about the tarot cards, especially if you're trying to understand or gusto mo matuto, ito po yung avenue natin. So, we're going to have more of this po. Sure, Ma'am Grace, go ahead. Ano po yung share nila? Guys, medyo bad ako pag yumuko ako. Thank you so much po. Nakakataba po ng puso. By the way, ma'am, after this, I will be updating the description box below. I will provide there the other pages that Tarot Page Philippines is in partnership with. And then po si Mysteriosa, on Facebook, we have mysteriosa.ph. We also have Queen Nax, Paranormal Philippines, and Braveheart, Words of the Heart. So besides the Tarot Page Philippines, I would like to also ask you to like those pages in Facebook. And going back again, go ahead, Miss Ate Grace, kung may share ka, it's more than welcome because it's a good thing that we are also sharing our own experiences para and on our own knowledge para lahat tayo matututo din. Hindi lang sa akin manggagaling but sa inyo din kasi I'm also learning from you guys. So if you have friends, you feel that they will need readings para ma-encourage natin sila, ma-inspire natin sila, please have them subscribe to our channel para makakuha sila ng updates with regards to our free readings. So yun po. So, actually, natutuwa ako pag nababasa ko yung mga messages minsan na sa Facebook page about the horoscope that na-inspire sila to do things. I'm giving the credit to the admins kasi silang gumagawa nun na sobrang kung wala sila, those people, baka na-lost na sila. Sila yung naging daan para matuto or magkaroon ng inspiration, magkaroon ng guidance yung mga yon. Okay, sabi ng mga katrabaho ko, psychiatrist daw ang kailangan ko. Sabi ko, no tarot course ang kailangan ko. One of my best decisions I made during the particular episode. Yeah, madami po. Just to share you one example din sa akin nung sa tarot cards. Ako naman yung reader that time. May party dun sa bahay. So, get together. Yung si Mama and her friends from the office. Kasi nag-work si Mama before sa call center. Then may gusto magpabasa sa akin that time. Then, nung binabasahan ko siya, weird lang kasi hindi umaakma yung readings ko. Yes po, that's correct, Miss SV. Readers are also, parang actually parang psychiatrist na nga rin kami. Kasi we answer, we provide the person an avenue to see the situation from a different perspective. So going back, so there's this one one reading na medyo striking siya sa akin sa reading. So I asked the person, sabi ko, may sakit ba yung father mo? Sabi niya, wala po. May bisyo ba siya? Wala. How is his health? Okay naman daw. I asked the person, sabi ko, is it possible? As soon as, hanggat maaari, ipa-check nyo po, have him have a check-up as soon as possible. So the next day, actually, pina-check up niya agad. So, siyempre ako may work. Then, naka-leave si Mama. Then, after I think 2 days, nagkausap sila ni Mama. Gusto ko hiningi yung number ko. Nagkausap kami, sabi niya, buti na lang daw nakinig din siya sa akin doon sa reading. Sabi ko, why, what happened? Kasi yung sinabi ko daw na ni-request ko ipa-check up yung father as soon as possible, nag-strike naman sa kanya. Kumbaga, nag-resonate na sa kanya. The next day, ano niya ng full check-up. Then, they found out that sa check-up niya, yung artery niya sa heart is puno na ng cholesterol. And anytime pwede na pala siyang, kumbaga, I think, ma-stroke yung father niya. So, sabi ng doctor, it's a good thing maagapan to. So, nagawa ng paraan. We were able, the tarot cards, I was so blessed kasi I was there to help using the tarot cards para ma-stop yung possible death ng father niya. And up till now, I'm happy to advise you guys, okay pa rin yung tatay niya. That happened like, I think, 8 years ago. So, hindi lang basta guidance. If you're open to reading the tarot cards and learning it, napakalawak niya na ang dami niyang magagawa, not just for you as a reader, but also for those people na eventually mababasahan mo ng cards because it will help, you will be the one to help them in their lives. So, that's why I'm encouraging people. Kaya siguro, parang ako na yung naghahanap ng mga tao na gustong matuto kasi alam ko yung effect niya, alam ko yung power na meron behind it. Mukha lang siyang simple. So, it's just look like a bunch of papers but madaming nagagawa para makatulong sa maraming tao. Okay. So, nagtagal na tayo sa oras, mahigit. So, eventually we will be releasing more videos na makatulong sa inyo in exploring the tarot cards. We'll also be performing more free live tarot card reading. So, have your friends and your relatives subscribe. Kasi rule natin para mas marami tayong mabasahan po is one account, one reading. Para hanggat kaya, makapagbigay tayo ng help sa maraming tao. But again, your subscription allows me to continue the live readings na ginagawa natin. So, I hope we were actually enjoyed talking with you guys. Kahit ako'y dumadaldal lang. Pero yung nababasa ko yung mga messages nyo, na-enjoy ko siya. Um, from the first Anya Tarot deck. Yung oldest tarot card ko that is still existing is this one. If I'm right. We're not doing Melanie Gel reading. We're doing here as a subject suggests tarot Q&A. No readings for today. This is my oldest tarot card. I'm not sure if think nasa 12 or 13 years na siya sa akin, kung tama po. Wala kasi ako nilagay dito pero makikita niyo naman sobrang luma na nung book ko. Gamit na gamit siya. If even the cards, ayun, so Miss Lin, medyo overused na po siya. So you will see there how old this card is. So I think nasa 12 or 13 years na sa akin tong tarot cards na to. So you'll see, gano'n na siya kaluma. And actually, ang dami ng pinagdaanan ng cards na to. Oh, guys, so by the way, another tip. I just remembered. For those who are already practicing the tarot card reading, another thing that you can do with the bay leaf is to include this inside your cards. So, pwede niyo po siyang kasama ng tarot cards nyo. Kasi di ba ang bay leaf nga nagbibigay ng positive vibes? Or, kung kaya mong pag sinunog mo siya, di ba, sinunog mo yung bay leaf o yung dahon ng laurel, sinunog mo siya. So then yung usok niya, pwede mong padaanan sa cards para yung positive energy ng bay leaf is ma-transfer or ma-cleanse yung cards mo from any negativity as well. Para ma-balance ulit siya. Alam ko po yung feeling. Naranasan ko po yan. Gusto ko po. As in clueless. So, I was really thankful that madami akong na-meet before ng mga established tarot card readers. Just to name a few, si Ate Shara Navarra, Sister Alex, si Rael, also Theo, although he's not a tarot card reader, but yung mga lessons na bigay niya din sa akin was really very helpful. So, I am very clueless as well before. As in, nga po ako noon sa pagbabasa ng tarot cards. So, I'm really thankful that the universe gave me certain individuals in the course of my life para matuto ko when it comes to the tarot card readings. And ako kasi, ang ideology ko, if you help me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay it forward. So, yung natutunan ko sa'yo, kunyari, Miss Lynn, may naituro ka sa akin. Hindi ko naman pwede ituro sa'yo yun kasi ikaw ang nagturo sa akin. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach it to other people. Pay it forward. Para at least, hindi lang nag-stuck, yung tinuro mo sa akin, hindi na nag-stuck sa akin, nagamit ko siya, ituturo ko sa iba para magamit din nila. So, that's my personal, ako yun, ganun ako. If you teach me something, I'll learn it, I'll put it into practice, then I'll teach it to others. So, mahilig ako sa tinatawag ng pay it forward because I can't help the one who helped me before. So, pay it forward. Let's do that, guys, as well. Encourage ko kasi sa'yo na gawin nyo rin po yun in every aspect. If kung paano ka man naka-receive ng tulong, ipasa natin sa iba naman. So that more good things will circulate. Kasi tandaan natin, as above, so below. So, what you have done will just come back to you in different ways. The energy around you is the same energy. So, if you release good energy, well, expect good energies to come. Hindi man kung financial yung nilabas mo, it might not come to you in a financial aspect, but it could be coming back to you ng good health ng family mo, or good fortune for those people that you love, or protection ng property mo. So, madaming way because energy just changes And that's why I'm encouraging a lot of people. Kahit kayo guys, I encourage you, give more love because the more love you give, the more it goes around, it will also come back to you. One way or the other, you will receive it back. Then let's give it back again. So I'm doing this, I'm scheduling free readings because I want to release love, I want to release inspiration. And the more I do that, I'm also receiving inspiration from other people. I'm also receiving guidance. I'm also receiving love. So I have it, give it back. Let's not stop giving out love because siguro yun na yung kulang din sa mundo ngayon po. Thank you so much, Miss SB, because we need to give more. Because the mindset of other people is I want to have more, but my mindset is I want to give more. Because the more you give, in the biblical principle, there is a passage I forgot which part. I think it's the writing of Apostle Paul. He said, "Give." Here's the thing: give, it will come back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. The same measure given will be used, will be given back to you. So 7 times. The more you give, 7 folds, it will come back to you. So that's I take hold of that passage. It's a passage in the Bible. I just forgot where it's written. But once you give, it will come back 7 times greater. But wag natin namang gamitin siya na, hala, I need to give so that I can receive more. No. Give out of love, give out of your heart, give because that is what is in your heart. So let's continue to give, guys. Give love, give inspiration to other people. Let's give guidance. Let's be give if we can't give anything, actually by being there for other people, by being their crying shoulder, that is a big thing to give to other people because we all need each other in this universe. Although we are individual, but we are all connected, we are still one. So one person that is down, it's actually everybody's down. So we need to give and give and give. Just to give you an idea of why we should give also, if there is this story about the tale of the two waters. The first one name of the water is Jordan, the Jordan River, and the Dead Sea. Now, Jordan River gets from, if my memory serves me right, receives water from a higher, I think Mediterranean Sea yata siya. Or basta yun. May, yeah, Mediterranean Sea. So, Jordan River receives water from Mediterranean Sea and flows through the countries. And around Jordan River, everything is flourishing. There's life. People are living there. There's fish in the river because Jordan River receives, but it also gives. Because of that, life around the Jordan River is blossoming. Now, one of the receivers of Jordan River is the Dead Sea. It's dead. Why? It only receives but never gives. So the same, if you're going to look it up, Dead Sea is the saltiest place on earth because it only hoards. It only, hindi siya nagbibigay. So kahit wala nabubuhay sa paligid niya. So same thing with us. If we're going to keep everything to ourselves, we will be dead. So for us to, let's be like the Jordan River. Let's go ahead and give, and life around us will flourish. So, okay. So, I hope I was able to also inspire you guys and also to answer the questions and also share what I have with you guys. So, I'm hoping to hear from you. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, please click on the subscribe button below. If you have anything that you would like us to discuss further, please, please, please leave a comment so we could hear from you. So, I'd like to thank you guys for staying with me for the last 1 hour and 14 minutes. Again, my name is Aero, one of the admin teams for Carrot Page Philippines. Please wait for the update on the description box below for the other pages that we are supporting or in partnership with. Don't forget to like them. And also our featured channels, and don't forget to subscribe to them as well. Thank you so much. Until our next live. You've been with me, Aero. So Have a great day, guys. Thank you, Bailey.